Okay, Hugo Corrales. I'm a new podcast listener, big fan. I love how they always grease your booty up first before they shove cock in you. But they ain't shoving it in me. Hello again, Mr. Spears. Just wanted to write and say a few things. Firstly, I finally caught up on all the episodes, and your podcast is hands down the best thing I've ever listened to. Funny, entertaining, and at times educational. Your impressions of the 1920s radio host and Morgan Freeman are my favorite. Well, thank you, Corrales. I can tell by your last name, you're a spick. Freeman, I get it. All right, there goes Corrales. Starting you off nice and easy with the foreplay as he's easing the Vaseline in between your butt cheeks and is about to fuck Mr. Steinberg. Now, fuck the apologies, which is literally his next line. Fuck the apologies this time around, and let me get straight to it. Mr. Steinberg, with all due respect, fuck you, man. You hypocrite.
Name something that you think we can't escape.
The fact that you motherfuckers drink and eat off of each other, which is something black people don't do. The fact that you guys kiss your dogs in the mouth, which is something black people don't do.
No. White people don't kiss all their dogs in the mouth. Some weird fucking white people do that.
I know, but I'm just saying, a lot of y'all do.
A lot of us don't. I don't kiss my dog. I don't want my dog's fucking tongue in my mouth.
But that's not the norm. That's not the norm.
Yeah, that is the norm.
No way.
There is far less people that kiss their dogs open mouth.
You think more white people don't kiss their dogs in the mouth than do?
Yes.
I wish there was a way to bring up the numbers on that. Can we
would.
Google that?
Yeah, I don't think so. But in 100 years from now, those cultural differences, if white America takes responsibility for what had happened, those are going to be gone. It's going to be one. It will be a one unit culture.
I think that is the most naive thinking ever.
I don't think so.
That's
at all.
the most naive thinking ever.
It's not naive.
You honestly, with a straight face, believe that can happen?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
You don't know, and you don't even know why.
All I can hear right now in my head is the Disney music. When you
won't hear the Disney music.
On a star.
Dude.
It will never happen.
No, that's not true. What's the most...
Okay, listen, stop right there. I've heard the word African several times. I've heard the word origin. I've heard dark skin. I've heard black. Motherfucker, stop. How many different goddamn adjectives do you need to hear that all point to goddamn midnight? Black, motherfucker.
Did you just not hear the first part?
Say it again.
You only want to hear what you want to hear.
Say the first part.
Africans have almost every skin color on the planet, from the deepest black to the beige of sand of
beige,
South
which is
Africa.
Brown.
That's what I just said this whole time.
So what are we arguing about?
Because you want me to tell you which color. Oh, I just told you.
All the colors: beige, black, deepest, darkest.
So what is brown? That doesn't fit into that spectrum of color that you just said?
Now I see why you get these emails from Mexican. Here's what the common thread is. You ready?
Yeah.
Be it Mexicans or niggas, both brown people, you get the same fucking emails every time. Every person of deepest, darkest, beige, brown, African is telling you the same shit, and you cutely dance around all of it.
I read the article.
Read it again.
Okay, one more time for you. Let me open it up again. And they have pictures of people here.
What color are they?
Brown.
All right, here we go. Read it again.
Most people associate Africans with dark skin.
Stop!
Africans with dark skin.
Stop! Let's go point by point. Read it again.
Most people.
Go.
Associate Africans.
Stop! Africans, go.
With dark skin.
Stop! Dark skin, go.
But different groups of people in Africa have almost
African, go.
Have almost every skin color on the planet, from the deepest black.
Stop! Deepest black, go.
In the Dinka or South Sudan.
Dinka and South Sudan, both African, go.
We never said anything about Africa. Africa's
okay, so keep going.
I don't know where you're going. To the beige of the sand.
Beige, stop, dark, go.
Of South Africa. Now researchers have discovered a handful of new gene variants responsible for this palette of tones.
Okay. So from the time you started to the time you said tones, everything has been Dinka, African, beige, deepest, darkest. And you want me to believe what?
All I told you is it said brown. And it fits into the color palette.
All right.
I don't understand why I said African. There was no doubt of where the first people came from. Africans.
So they're black.
Dude, did you not hear what I read?
Andy, I heard exactly what you read. The first people, say what you just said again.
From the darkness.
Not what you're reading, what you just said.
What did I just say?
The first people are what?
African.
Okay, so are they black, Andy?
This is telling you they're from beige to black.
I'm asking you, are they black, Andy?
Define black then. Define black for me.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for me. I am throwing in the towel. I can't. We're playing cutesy.
No.
We're dancing around everything but answering my question. The original man on earth, is he black?
From everywhere, from dark black
Stop
to
putting
beige.
the fucking phone down.
To beige.
I'm asking you. Is he black?
He's African.
Ladies and gentlemen, Andy and I are going to have a couple of weeks off. It's needed. It's needed. I'm done. I'm heating up my food, and I'm eating, and I'm taking my beige, deepest, darkest African.
Oh, you're
Sudan,
beige now. You're beige.
Sudan, whatever the fuck you call it, whatever tribe. I'm taking all of that to bed. Cause
I think I'm a little beige.
Good night, y'all.
I might be an
Aries
original.
Spears. Yeah, weed is good, man. It chills you out. It's the most non-violent drug on the planet, man. And when you got a good high, everything is intensified. I wish motherfucking ecstasy wasn't so dangerous. Because ain't nothing like some ecstasy when you fucking. You know, like I said, I did X for a couple of months straight. And when I pissed, nigga, it felt like I was coming for 2 days. Mr. Steinberg, I did not even know until I tried I could do Farrakhan. The peaceful voice, but at the same time, the smooth delivery, you juke-kike motherfucker.
The showman. They wanted the snake oil salesman.
I'm going to get rid of all the niggas, and I'm now selling Stewie. My trumpet Stewie.
Do Stewie.
I'm going to get rid of all the niggas and put white people in. I'm going to take care of white America. We're going to make it great again. Yes, we are. I'm starting to do Trump, but I've so quickly veered into Stewie. I don't like him. Kill him. All right. I hear you.
To another black
I'm
president.
going to steal Chris Rock's quote. True equality in America is when we can have a black president just as bad as Bush.
Yeah.
That's true equality.
But I don't want another president.
I'm not saying we do.
Yeah.
It's the sentiment.
Which Bush, though?
You know, the dumb one.
The W.
Hey, America. Okay, do the Bush. Marissa Tomei. She don't got much of a body, but I'd fuck her off the strength. She won an Oscar for My Cousin Vinny. So
Yeah.
you fucking that bitch for her jewelry, nigga?
For an Oscar.
This is a nigga that'll rob his hoes and bounce.
He just want. I was gonna say something so mean to this dude. You just,
Let it go.
You just want to fuck her and get an Oscar-winning performance from her about what you're doing to her.
There you go.
You just want to feel good about yourself.
There you go. And the nominees are Leroy Furious, Stacey Dash. That bitch ain't black. Well, we know that. The moment she started talking shit about Obama, but I'd still fuck her though. Yeah, she could get the business. Here's one he names where I just don't even get how you could say this. Christina Ricci?
No, did you not see her in Black Snake Mall?
Dude, ugh. She looks like the real live version of Betty Boop.
You wouldn't fuck Betty Boop?
Hell no, that big ass retarded melon. That was cool. Kate Daninas, Doctor Strange. Cat Daninas.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, god damn, bro, you got a deep love for.
He's really investigating white women.
Yeah, man, this nigga love him some Miracle Whip hoes.
Yeah,
because now
it's been 3 weeks. Yeah,
because you said Thanksgiving, and that's right. You had got in my craw. You put shit in my stuffing, piss in my macaroni with that pedantic ass conversation about the first man
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway. And the emails are coming for you, Jack. They're coming for you. These motherfuckers are coming. I think this is the most emails I've ever received. They are coming for you like Sosa's men came after Tony in the balcony scene of Scarface.
Yeah.
Don't fuck with me, you fucking little monkey. Hey, take it easy when you talk to me. Hey, you fuck me. I told you, Tony, don't ever try to fuck me. Hey, fuck you, man. You want to go to war? They coming for you, nigga. You fucked Sosa, nigga.
Like Matt.
Yeah. Matt's my guy. Listen, Matt Rife, and for those of you who don't know, he was the ridiculously over-the-top, handsome-looking white boy from Wildin' Out, and he was on that NBC show.
Bring the Funny.
Bring the Funny. I think he got down to one of the last finalists. This is a pretty motherfucker, Jack. I swear to God, if I was gay, it'd be me and him, nigga. He's got a funny joke where he says, trust me, I know I'm pretty. If I went to jail, I'd be the #1 draft pick. My man, who's my man in Boogie Nights? I'm trying to remember what his character was. Oh, he was in the movie with Will Ferrell where they played brothers. John C. Reilly.
Yeah.
That nigga looks like a pug, nigga.
But he's funny.
Most women that, when they settle with the man they love, don't give a fuck about their talent. They look at us like we fucking plumbers, nigga. Like, bitch, let me remind you who the fuck I is. And I'm a good looking dude. I'm just fat, nigga. You know what I mean? Again, if you look at go back, Google me, nigga. 18, 20, I was some Clark Gable shit. I'm a handsome nigga. I'm chunky. And if I can ever, knock on wood, get back to my pack in the midsection, I'm going to be a problem, nigga.
Well, no matter what, and this has nothing to do with...
I got swag. I'm sexy. But you know.
See, I don't have any of that.
You white and you got money. You Jewish.
No,
yes,
there's no money.
There will be.
I got nothing.
There will be.
Here's
he was telling me, he was like, yeah, man, this guy, when I go on stage, he tells me I can't sell merch, which I always tell people. And you asked me, and he even asked me, Matt, he asked me, Aries, can I sell merch? And he didn't try to do it the first night because he wasn't sure. But then around the second night, he asked me. I said, motherfucker, make your bread. Again, people want what they want. And the best salesman is your material.
right.
If you crush it on stage, they want a piece of you. You think that you selling next to me is going to threaten me? Nigga, now this is the part where I might live up to the legend. Nigga, you not nice as me. I'm not worried about you. I'm not worried about your dope affecting my dope. I'm selling blue magic, nigga. Fuck your dope, nigga. And so sell. If they want you more than they want me, then that says they like you more than me. But probably not gonna happen.
No one's going up and going, okay, I like Aries' shirt, I like Andy's shirt, but I only have enough money for one shirt.
And then, but listen, they do that. And you know what they do? They pick who affected them most. I've stood next to you and people go, I want to chuckle the fuck up, or I want to all day long, or I want to decline, whether it's because they have a kid with autism, you know what I'm saying? And they have a conversation with you about it. And listen, some of them might just like you more than me. I don't want the white people, Utah, Africa. I don't want the McDonald's. I want that. And, a piece of me for half a second goes, I should fire Andy. But no, I'm like, nah, man. At the end of the day, people want what they want. And if I kill on stage, I'm going to get what I'm supposed to get. And Matt, if you ever hear this, brother, either sell a CD or sell a T-shirt that doesn't have that picture on it. This thing has sold a T-shirt with him on it. And it was from collar to the bottom of the sexiest motherfucking, he looked like James Dean wet. Like, nigga, ain't no man buying that shirt, nigga. Come on, man, tone that down. Second time, him and Memphis Bleak and Benny Siegel performed on Mad TV. And I said, yo, I'm doing the intro. I'm like, yo, y'all give it up for the man, Jay-Z, Hov in the building, Sean Carter. And he goes, say my name one more time, nigga. I was like, okay. And then again, the third time was after the Pacquiao, the big fight, Mayweather, when everybody spilled out into the streets, and goes Allen Iverson. Oh shit, there's a mob around AI. Holy shit, where's the mob going? They're leaving AI. Beyonce and Jay-Z walking 10 feet ahead of him, hand in hand. I just happened to hit the stride, and I'm right next to Jay, and I go, Jay, man, fan, dog. Go, I know who you are, nigga. I know who you are. Now, by that time, he seen the shit where I called him Joe Camel, and I'm talking about the nigga's lips. So, hence, I know who you are, nigga. So, it's different. Like, there was one clip where Mike Tyson was in LAX, and he's apparently in a bad mood. And this guy, this photographer, this TMZ dude keeps following him. So, and listen, when you're a celebrity, they get special treatment. So they was allowing Mike to go in a certain place where no one else was allowed to go so he could get to where he had to get to. And clearly the sign said, do not go beyond this point, but it's Mike. So a security dude is with Mike, not his security, just the security for the airline or the airport. And Mike turns and he says to the guy, hey, don't come past here, brother. That sign, don't come past here. And the dude went past there. Now let's paint this analogy. You're at a zoo. The cage says, don't fuck around with the animals. You fuck around with the animal. You going past where the signs say don't go. And the lion is telling you, rawr. So this motherfucker goes, and Mike goes, I told you, brother, don't come past here. I told you don't come past here. And Mike goes into full sprint and charges this nigga. And all you see is the camera shaking from dude running, and eventually Mike catches him, and the camera goes in the air. And the security guy, who's supposed to be the enforcer, goes, Mike, please. Mike, stop. Mike, please, brother, please. This famous clip when Mike was on Real Sports with Brian Gumbel, and he's being interviewed. He's got on, I think, a pink button-up shirt, some slacks. He's a little bit on the chunkier side, too. This is before he got his feng shui and lost the weight. And the guy mentions Mike Tyson's 4-year-old daughter that got killed in the accident where the cord wrapped around her neck and she died. And this is hard for Mike to talk about. And at one point, with the coldest stone-like face, he just starts breathing heavy. He goes, he can't talk about it. He's trying, but he can't get the words out. And he just looks at the guy and goes, and he needs a break. He needs a moment. He goes, we should stop. You should go. And someone wrote, yo, when Mike said that, I left my house. He was watching on TV and he said, yo, I got up, got dressed, and left my house.
Yeah.
You should move on. We moving on, nigga. There was another clip where Mike had his belts displayed on a table, and the guy goes, Mike, look at all these championships. What do these belts mean to you? He said, the garbage. He flipped the goddamn belts over. They mean nothing. And then somebody else wrote, when Mike tell you shit garbage, it's garbage. It just, he just has that intimidation factor, dude. I think I might have mentioned this on the podcast once, but there was a time when TMZ was in Beverly Hills and he was with this girl, and Mike had on, if I told it, it's worth telling again. He had on like a long trench coat and a beret he was wearing. And apparently, the dude had been following Mike for a while, and Mike really wasn't having it. But Mike also didn't want to get in trouble. But the dude was filming Mike walking up the street. And I guess, obviously, Mike didn't want to put his hands on him because he didn't want to get in trouble. But he wanted his presence to be felt. So instead of walking straight past the guy, Mike kind of veered towards him, inches away from him, and then veered off him and got back on his path. But it was, again, best analogy, it was like a lion coming up to you to sniff you. And it doesn't bite you, it doesn't scratch you, it sniffs you, and it moves on. You heard dude holding the camera breathing. And as Mike got closer and closer, the camera started shaking, and Mike just looked at him with that menacing gaze, and dude was. And then when Mike went away, all right, thanks, champ. Certain people look like animals, and I've even seen on social media where they'll take famous people and put them next to real animals, and you see the likeness. Like Snoop Dogg looks like a dog, but that skinny Dane, whatever it is, he really looks like that. Dude, Tyson looks like a pit bull. He has the features of a fucking pit bull, man. That thick neck, those eyes. The way his eyebrows are shaped so it looks like he's got a scowl. It just, that wide nose, he looks like a fucking pit bull, man. Sports things. I remember they did the one on Mike Tyson, and dude, like, this just certain things. And again, I think this speaks to how genuine Mike is. Because for all of the intimidation and the I'll eat your kids and biting your ears and stomping on your testicles and all the wild shit Mike would say.
Fuck you till you love me.
Fuck you till you love me, faggot. Fuck you right here in front of everybody, you fucking bitch. You fucking hoe. Somebody else wrote on one of those clips, he's the only person that makes homosexuality don't seem gay. That's the toughest, gayest shit I've ever seen. But we got 2 more things. I mean, we're almost at it. What are we at time-wise?
Hour.
Are we at an hour? Oh, this is sweet. Because we've been gone and we're reunited. We're going, you know what time it is. Y'all deserve it. We ain't been together. I'm going to slide y'all some extra penis. Yeah, boring, man. And Jeremy Renner, it's like Jeremy Renner was on his way in the cooking process to being good looking, and he got pulled out the oven too early. Will Smith, Matrix. Can't see nobody but Keanu, baby. I can't see Will in the I can't see it, and it has the same cool that. And I think this is what part of the key to Keanu's success. Movies where he don't have to talk become huge, nigga. John Wick was about gunplay and violence.
Him and Arnold Schwarzenegger have the.
But Arnold Schwarzenegger, you don't mind because you know that's the character.
Yeah.
Keanu, if he shut the fuck up, he make good movies.
But in person, she can pick and choose what she wants to do.
Right. All right.
But I wouldn't have liked her. I don't think I would have liked her in.
No.
Is there anybody? Is there any woman that you thought would do a great job? As
I don't give women that much thought. Shout out to Shamor and Farrah, baby. Charlie Hunnam in 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah, he was the one who was originally supposed to do that movie.
Yes.
And
did you see 50 Shades of Grey?
I did not. I saw part of it.
Whew. Oh my God, I'm sitting with a homosexual. Yeah, Emma Stone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Emma Stone always sounds like she has a retainer in her mouth. This is a lot of sis. A lot of sis. Peter. Somebody wrote in a comment section when they showed a clip of the movie on Instagram, when Pacino talks, he makes me want to drink lotion.
Well,
that's it, boys and girls. I hope you enjoyed this damn near 2-hour podcast.
It's a 2-hour podcast.
Listen, we know we ended things on a racial note, and we apologize. But then again, that's who we are. But we made it up to you. We came home, and in true 1940s fashion, we had you cook us a meal, we slapped you around, and we stole sex from you, even though you are our wife. Take this cock. We gave you the balls, too. Thank you. And join us next week when we'll be with Kyla J. Lacey, the nigger, the kike, and the black bitch. Can you feel it, baby? That made me laugh so hard when I did that, because prior to me saying it, I thought it, and I went, yeah, she might not like that. But then I went, you know what? She know what the fuck this is. And even when I said it, I chuckled, and then you chuckled, and it made me chuckle, and she chuckled. It was like, and the black bitch. It was great. And do us a favor, man, please. We can't say enough. Tell people about this goddamn podcast. Treat it like the crack cocaine epidemic. Hook somebody else on this drug called us. Thank you.